Welcome back, Jet Set Crew. What's poppin'? Today we're doing a Chinese mukbang. We have shrimp lo mein, orange chicken, and shrimp fried rice. And I got my lemon water. Make sure you drink plenty of water every day. Water helps out with your skin and with weight loss. Okay, so what's popping today? I don't know about y'all, but it's down here in Southeast Texas. We getting froze-eyed. We not used to this. Roads all full of ice and pipes busting, and I just don't know what to do. Okay, but we're going to say our grace, and then we're going to get it in. God is grace, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. Amen. So, these conditions. And then the power won't stay on. What's up with that? We're supposed to have our own grid in Texas, and we can't sustain our own people. Like, if they can't sustain their own people, they need to get in this share stuff like other states do, where they can compensate for when things like this happen. What do you think? Texas, I think we need a little help. It's too many people that's going without power when it's below freezing outside. That's not right. It's not right. We have newborns, babies. We can't be going without power, without heat when it's freezing. I think they need to do better than that. My boys live up near Austin. They had to go without power all night. Below freezing. Power didn't come back on till morning time. That's just not right. I know our little slogan is don't mess with Texas. Well, don't mess with Texas people. We need our heat. We already ain't used to this. This is ridiculous. People missing work. If you're fortunate enough to have a job during Corona, then you gotta miss work because of the ice. Or because you can't see to get ready because it's dark in your house. But on the upside, I've been watching a lot of movies. When the power is on. You know what else I really been liking? Is Tubi. I think that's how to pronounce it. Tubi? The little free app. I've been watching that one more than I watch the ones that I pay for.
You got that on the TV?
Yeah. It's a free app. It's called Tubi. But Prime Video, I still watch them. And I was watching Coming to America, it is Black History Month. So a lot of the black movies are up front. And Coming to America Part 2 is finally coming. I've been waiting on that movie feel like this Part 2 since I was a little girl.
That's that black man he had lived. He was like a king or something, a prince.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. And they finally made it. Came out when I was young, and they finally made a Part 2. And it's coming out next month on Prime Video. And guess who's gonna be watching it? Comment below if you're gonna be watching Coming to America Part 2 on Prime Video. Coming to America, the first one. I don't know, what's your favorite scene? It's so many of them for me. But I think one of them is when he take his queen to be off to the side. He try to get to know her one right quick, and he be like, "Well, what kind of movies you like? Whatever kind of movies you like. What kind of foods you like? Whatever kind of foods you like." Then he tell her to bark like a dog and hop on one leg. And then, another one is obviously in the barbershop when they all arguing and it's all Eddie Murphy's. Or, dang, what was that other part I really liked? When they was at the game, and that man was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," and they came walking up like, "What's going on?" It was like, "Just someone I met in the restroom." Like, okay. Then, after I started watching Coming to America, I just wanted to watch all Eddie Murphy movies. I started watching Vampire in Brooklyn. Oh my God. You just forget how funny the movies are from way back in the day. I don't know that guy's real name, but the guy that played Dwayne off A Different World, he just stole the show. He was like Eddie's little pet. He made him out of a pet, and he had to do everything for him. And then, like, his body was deteriorating. It was just falling off. His hand fall off. His arm fall off. His eye popped out. Like, but in the end, of course, they killed Eddie. And guess who get to take his spot? The Dwayne dude. And when he put on that ring that he found, he was like, poof. And everything was back perfect. But he was the next vampire.
Is Norbit one of his
Norbit, yeah. Mm-hmm. Norbit.
We used to have the DVD and I used to watch it all the time.
I know, I used to like that movie. And what else I watched something else with Eddie Murphy. I love the classic 48 hours or another 48 hours. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Or Roxy, you don't have to stop in the red light. You don't need no money. I love Eddie Murphy movies. I know the other one I watched, Mr. Church. Oh my God. I love that movie. I have never seen him make a movie like that before. It was just so sincere and how he basically was paid to take care of this woman until she died. And she's supposed to have like 6 months to live. He was a chef. So he came and he cooked for them, her and her daughter. It was some deal that I think somebody that the mama was talking to and he died. And he must have had a lot of money. So he set up that situation for her before he died. And so Eddie came there looking to take care of this woman for about 6 months. And she was supposed to die because she had cancer. Well, and she had a little girl. So he was cooking for her and the little girl. Well, when he first got there, the little girl was like, she didn't like him. But as he told her what he told the mom what the deal was and what he was paid to do. Because the mom was going to tell him like, oh, we don't really need you or whatever. But when he told her what the deal was and he was getting paid for it and all that, well, she was like, well, I guess you're going to have to, do what you was paid to do. So the girl was just going to have to learn to like it. Well, obviously, excuse me, he was an awesome cook. So she grew to love him. And like I say, he was only supposed to be there for 6 months. And the woman ended up living 6 years past that, I think it was. So he had grown attached to the woman and the child. He basically watched the little girl grow up. And so by the time she did pass, it was really heartbreaking for him. And he felt like part of the family. And so when she passed, like I said, he was very heartbroken and everything. And of course the daughter was, even though they had time to, get used to the fact. So by the time she told her that she was gonna stick around for her prom. And she basically passed right after her prom. And so she graduated and she went on to college. And then she ended up getting pregnant. But she didn't stop going to college. But she did want it to come home for a little minute. And well, her mom had passed away. So that was basically home for her. So The only other home that she knew was with Mr. Church. So she ran him down and found him and asked, can, you know what I'm saying, she come and stay for a little while, for a little break. I didn't know napkin.
Niece.
Yeah, I need napkin. Well, long story short, he felt like they was family, so he ended up letting her stay. But he was like, his private business is his private business. Don't go snooping around in his stuff, and they'll be good. Well, obviously, one day she was snooping around. Talking about she just wanted to get to know him. But he told you off the top to don't his personal business was his personal business, and but don't be snooping around his stuff. So he caught her going through his drawers one night, and baby, he kicked her out, pregnant and all. It was cold and freezing. She talking about where I'm supposed to go. He was like, I don't give a damn. He kicked her out. She ended up going somewhere, and she stopped to go to a store or something and got out, and she was talking to this guy that she knew from before she had moved to go to college, and this dude ran into her on like a skateboard, knocked her out. And she was big and pregnant. So she ended up having to go to the hospital and stuff. And when she went to the hospital, and I was like, well, you're gonna need to rest or whatever. Do you have family here or somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that could take guardianship over you? Well, and before she could say anything, Mr. Church just popped up in the door. He was like, yes, you coming home with me. I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. But then eventually he died. And then after he died, I think that's when she found out the most about him. Wasn't nobody to stop her from snooping around and stuff anymore. So she went through everything. And he actually left her letters and stuff, and saying that, that her and her mom and stuff gave him the best gift that anyone could ever give anyone. And that was family. I love that movie. Of course, I know everybody loved the clumps. Hercules, 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 Hercules. Eddie Murphy then made so many awesome, good movies throughout his career. And it all started from his stand-up comedian, a comic. He just went from stand-up comic to making wonderful movies. But how much time we got up there?
9 minutes.
So what black movies do you like watching, Kendra? Since we're on Black History Month.
I had watched Jingle Jingle, and I watched Princess and the Frog.
Jingle Jingle, that's that new black musical, like, right? So, was it good?
Yeah, this girl, she had her grandpa had told her not to go around messing with his stuff, and she had went up to the attic, and she had found this little robot thing, and it came to life by believing in stuff. And so her grandpa didn't believe that it would work, so when he came around, it didn't work around him, but it worked around her. And then I think it was his associate that he had moved to a different place, and he was an owner of the other place that they had. And so he wanted the robot to sell to everybody, but he didn't believe in the robot either. So when they tried to show it to everybody, it didn't work.
So for it to work, you gotta believe in it.
Yeah. And I watched Princess and the Frog.
I like Princess and the Frog.
Somebody asked me why you like Princess and the Frog because she black. I said yes.
Well, I mean, see, just I mean, I like it just because it's a good cartoon. I feel like whether she was black or not, but it is a bonus that she's the black princess. I mean, hey. I think every little girl in every culture should see a princess of their ethnicity.
Moana, she a Hawaii. She like a
Who, Milan?
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You haven't watched Moana?
Mm-mm.
That's a good movie too. I don't think it's on Netflix.
Mm. I'm not gonna never finish this, so don't expect me to. My kids are gonna chow down on all of this. I'm trying to do mukbangs and I can't even eat that much. My stomach is just not as big as it used to be. I'm going to got egg rolls. I guess I didn't. Oh, that just tempted me. Put it in.
Where your receipt?
Probably in the truck. But, and then I watched, Harlem Nights. Throw it in the air and it turns into sunshine. I mean, like, that's me. What you talking about me for? Oh, yeah. I ain't got a little out here making movies. I ain't gonna mind. Oh, can't forget about Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
You don't remember watching Dr. Doolittle? That's when he had the little girl and they could talk to animals. I didn't used to it. You just don't remember.
He was the keeper of the zoo, the zoo thing, the zookeeper. Yeah.
I forgot what his job was.
Cause they got a movie called The Zookeeper, and he can talk to animals too.
No, it's not called the Zookeeper. It's called Dr. Doolittle. I guess he's a doctor.
Oh, I never watched that.
He might be a veterinarian or something like that. It's been a while since I watched that. But he has a girl, And he grew up, he could talk to animals. Then the little girl found out that it passed on to her, and she could talk to animals too. We looked that up and watched it. That's a good movie. He got so many movies. I can't remember. I'm getting full. I can't remember what's the name of the movie when excuse me, when the leaves was falling off the tree, and I think he wasn't gonna be able to, when all the leaves fall off the tree, he wouldn't be able to talk or something like that.
I think I've watched that before.
Yeah, I can't remember. Or I can't remember the name of that movie when he was like a robot body and they was inside his body, and then Kevin Hart played in it too. You don't remember the name of that movie?
No, but
Man, comment below if you remember the name of these movies if y'all still with me. I need to know.
I haven't watched that in a while.
I don't know. Those were some good movies. He had so many movies.
When we used to have regular TV and like Coming to America would come on like almost every day, I'd sit there and watch it.
That's good. So you know what it is. So when we watch part 2, I can't wait to watch part 2.
They got a lot of new movies coming out. They got a Tom and Jerry new movie, and they got a SpongeBob new movie.
And Tom and Jerry new movie?
Yeah, Tom and Jerry new movie. It's like real people and stuff, and they like cartoon characters trying to find it. Yeah, it had came on YouTube on the commercial, on the ad. I can't remember when they said it was coming out, but it's coming out this year.
And a new SpongeBob movie.
I think that one on DVD. That one don't come in movies.
I don't know. Y'all fathers say y'all can't watch SpongeBob.
Wow. SpongeBob's the best thing.
Cause they say SpongeBob not right.
I mean, they did have this one episode where Patrick went up in the sky with his booty cheeks showing.
Yeah, they be doing some questionable stuff out there.
SpongeBob okay. It's not that serious.
So what else movies coming out?
That's it. Those are only 2 movies that I know that's coming out. Then I had watched Dora the Explorer, the new one. I watched that.
So how was that?
It was good. She was trying to find her parents. They had took her parents, and then they had this man who pretended to be her parents' friends. And so when he found her parents, he took the parents to go find. They not treasure hunters, they explorers. They like, for them it's 2 different things. And so they went to go find this temple or something, and the man that was just trying to take the gold and stuff, he got captured by the princess that was living there. And Dora, since she was the explorer, she knew like everything what to do because she had studied it and stuff like that. So she opened it. She opened it and stuff, and she knew what to do. But then the other man, he had did it wrong, and so the place started tumbling down and stuff. So she went back up there, and like he had took this monkey thing, and so Dora had grabbed it and she had put it back to where it was, and then it closed the gates. And then I haven't watched the Lion King, the real Lion King movie. I haven't watched that one. They watched.
Beyonce on now.
They had watched the real Pikachu one, but I had fell asleep on it. It was boring.
Well, I guess you gotta be a Pokemon fan.
I like Pikachu. I just don't like the other people.
So you picky. Like Pikachu. Pikachu, you wanna pick which one you watch?
Like, I like the person that like the Pikachu person that he got. I like him, but then like the other people and stuff, I don't like. Pikachu. I like Pikachu. I just don't like the other people.
I gotta watch me some Martin Lawrence movies too.
You watch you some anime.
Anime.
Anime? You don't know what anime is?
That's that cartoon stuff.
It's not technically cartoon. It's anime. Cartoon is like Gumball and Dora, like Dora. Anime. It's the difference between anime and cartoon.
What is the difference?
The difference is anime. You know, it look like cartoon, but it don't look like the cartoon. Like it's sketched out. It's not just.
So it's not moving.
No.
I mean, what?
If you watch a cartoon and you watch anime, you're gonna see the difference.
I think I like cartoons better. Not that stuff that you be watching with the music on it and stuff, huh?
Good of us.
I don't know.
With the music and stuff on it.
Maybe
Oh no, not that. I mean that's anime, but that's like a game that you can just like create sketches and stuff with. Watch Glitter Force, you gonna see what I'm talking about. It's on Netflix. Or watch Naruto. That's anime.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, anime.
Dragon Ball Z is anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I know all that from Kishon and Kian.
I really don't like Dragon Ball Z.
What?
Because whoever this character is named Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people be screwing my name up and sometimes calling me Vegeta. And I be like, no. I don't come from Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z or wherever it's from.
I know what you're talking about. Your real name is Vegeta. It's kind of a
Y'all like my earrings?
They're beautiful.
It's an African woman. Black African woman.
I don't know. I can't remember if it was you.
I'm a black Creole woman, but one and the same.
I can't remember if it was you or that daddy who told me this. African Americans are not just black. Like African people, they not just black. I was like, wait, I ain't never seen a white African in my life.
Yeah, they got white Africans. They got white people that was born in Africa, so they're considered Africans, even though they white.
I ain't never knew that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't know a lot about Africa. Africa has so many different shades of black people you ever wanted to see. We just think about African and we think about black, charcoal, African people. No, that's not all that's out there. They got people of every shade and color out there. They have African with beautiful blue eyes and blonde hair. And African is a variety. It's not just how they used to, portray Africans. Like, you need to do your research.
I was watching this thing on YouTube. With
Every country and every place out there isn't poor, and you know what I'm saying. And the flies is flying around the kids' eyes and all. Like it's not. It has all different walks of nature out there.
I have watched
Rich Africans
on
to
YouTube.
poor Africans, just like in America. Rich Americans to poor Americans. So
I watched this thing on YouTube where they had this most beautiful people and they had this African girl with some blue eyes. I was like, she's so pretty.
I done seen a lot of African kids with pretty grays and blue eyes and stuff. Yep. They're very beautiful over there. Well, guys, I think we're coming to the end of this video. I like y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget the ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Hit that bell. Well, until next time, guys.